Hello, you all. SkyWalker here in the darkness, bearing this light again, my people. To those that want me to talk about God, okay, I will. God, I refer to in the meaning of creation and its perpetual motion, the driving power over all. And I use this noun because most of you have no other noun to conceive it by. You do not depend on your own understanding, and already you have taken already done answer. You will not trouble your minds further, and I understand. Why then do you hassle me? I am intent on using my own mind, and you want me to simply accept prescriptions. I insist to know what is or is not good for me before I accept it. I will not just believe it. Get off me. Get off me. I refer to your evil gods as who they are. They are supreme over particular aspects, just as same as the devil. A god over anything is simply he who masters over it. Your slave masters and religious hypocrite leaders are gods over you. So too are your gangs, your cults, and your politicians. You have prime ministers, you have MPs, and you have councilors, one supremacy above the other and at their levels of mastery. You first receive high school certificates, then first degrees, right up to your masters. All of this defines higher degrees of supremacy, godhood, or mastery. God is supremacy or mastery. This is why the Bible speaks about kings of kings and gods of gods. The reason why Jamaican Governor General praised today throne of England at prayer breakfast, whilst fooling the people that he prays to as sky god, is because he recognizes the throne to be God over the rulers of Jamaica. So there you have a God over a God. You call this colonial state a tributary of its God state, which would now be England that subjugates it. So England will be a God state over Jamaica because the King of England is God, is master over the Prime Minister of Jamaica. And this is how you get reference in the Bible about kings of kings and gods of gods. God, in true definition, always depends on the perspective or the dimension to reason. The word was and is ambiguous because it cannot be any other way. Because sheep minds are binded and compartmentalized, most of them will never understand this as simple as I will have explained it. If this is difficult to comprehend, you need not be watching this video. My people are not like you. They are at a different and higher degree, and that is why they come here. They are the few that are also tired of you. God can be good or evil, for all exist in creation, although good or evil are simply one's perspective or perception. When you tear Jesus' flesh and drink his blood, I am sure it is good to you. For you jump with glee and shout joyfully for hallelujah, like the teen that just received his first car. But on the other hand, Jesus would be in pain and terrified. It would not be good for him. He would go back to Gethsemane and sweat blood again in fear for what you do to him, you vampire span. So one man's good is evil to another. Your blood drinking, your flesh eating, and your vampire rituals are evil to me. So you want to talk about God in terms of wanting me to glorify a vampire? I say no. I want to talk about God in the aspect of shining the light. I want to talk about God in the aspect of shining the light and burning fiery sun upon the face of the vampire. So let's talk about God then. You dark witches in the synagogue will have yours. It's coming. Sorcery is the most awesome secret of power and world dominion. I only raise random catalytic topics in order to compel the clarity of mind in these discussions. If I seem to be switching topics and going off on tangents, bear with me. Rome was not built in a day, they say. I want to make a few points, but sometimes because of conventional norms, we must go the longer route. It is not meant to be boring, but let's just follow each item of discussion without trying to find the conclusion quickly. It is not about getting to universal conclusions just like snap like that. It is about picking up keys that will help us to open each door that we approach. This process is a journey, a long term project. The point that was not clear today will be explained in another video, so hit the notification bell. We observe science as you would never learn in conventional situations or in conventional institutions. We are the great temples of life, intrinsic to creation. Let us connect to our authentic truth. We need not give that power away anymore. Seek not your God without you. For whatever you create, you put your thought into it. Whatever you create, you put your thought into it. If you were not a creature of creation, then the Creator would not be inside you. It is up to you to see. Those with eyes to see will see. Those with eyes to see. And I will have no tolerance for those that come to drag us back. We know that our true existence is ratified by God within us, not any outward entity. No. When we understand the concept of God internal, man divine, elitism shall be no more. We will retrieve our gods we abandon to these vampires and demons. The mighty that has fallen will rise. The mighty is rising. Everything they say and do is upon the grounds of feeding on the energies of divine children. The books of religion, especially the Bible, is a book of mind spells and curses, and it is set around rituals of blood and sacrifice, even most repugnantly, human sacrifice. They want to feed on us to sacrifice our children, and they tell us to perform these rituals in the name of a black, a sin man, a Yesu or Yesu. For by that way they ask us to surrender to the sacrificing of ourselves, of our children. Therefore, in 2024, I will not tolerate a black man who comes into my face to bandy this curse. For only a foul devil cannot see the obvious today. You want to come and tell me to wash in the blood of the Son of God, the Son of Man, because I am a son of man, because I am the son and vessel of God, I will not accept your insults. Don't come here, even if in ignorance. This kind of ignorance is a choice. Where was your conscience? We see nothing too far off a distant past, and something that still happens today, where white Europeans feasted on human flesh, and these humans were melanites and are melanites. They do this for the energy of melanites, and still they continue to do so. They enslave, rob, and loot melanites to steal their energy. They even go to Egypt and all over Africa to dig the bodies of melanite pharaohs and melanite nobles so they can take them back to England and make medicines and feast on them. And when they decided to create a virtual reality of freedom just to make the Melanites more comfortable being herded and put to bondage, they created this evil God spell concept by using the stories and cultures of the Melanites to make spells to trap them by. No Melanite who is ignorant is innocent today. In this case, where you agree to drink blood, to eat flesh, to surrender as the prey, and suffer the Son of Man, you cannot receive forgiveness. I have no more tolerance for the wicked. They come with superficial appeals telling you about blasphemy. And blasphemy for what? Blasphemy for insistence that you are the temple of God and that you praise no God presented from without you. God internal, man divine. And what are the results of them being what they choose? They eat flesh, they drink blood, and many claim that it is only symbolic. The cartoons that turned your children into promiscuous whores and murderers were just a show too, just symbolic things. The result of your choice has made you a vampire, screaming to be drawn closer to Jesus' bleeding side, crying with thirst to be covered in his blood, like a spinning crocodile or a wild hyena that rips the gazelle apart. But then you are so satisfied, singing holy, 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 and ready to condemn me for hating bloodshed. You strain out that sugar fly and then swallow the big vampire bat that's always in your cup. That is how you become what you eat. A bloodsucker you come to be, and your children are running around as thieving whores and bloodsuckers. The result of my choice made me hate bloodshed. The result of my choice makes me at peace with the world. The result of my choice makes me hold on to my God internal, and I shall let no cannibal European doctrine eject my humanity and turn me into a beast, which you gleefully choose to be. You hate nothing on earth more than you hate conscience. When you come with blood on your teeth and flesh stuck between them to recruit me, and I refuse, you are angry, and that's why the common insult. But as soon as you realize that I tell you the truth, what do you do? Do you turn and say, you found the better way? No, you are angry because God's truth will take you out of your comfort zone. I say that I am a child of God, which makes me also God, because the radio is not the radio station, but it represents the entire total of what the radio station is offering. The radio has the channel in its inward, and if it is connected to an outside source itself, then it will be corrupted. I will not be corrupted by a long-toothed vampire. If they keep coming to my energy, then they will lose badly, for all my acts and all my battles are in the right of way. It has been too long in silence, too long suffering at the hands of sheep that are here to help their master, shepherd sheep, too long suffering at the hands of sheep that are here to help their master shepherd sheep, sheep placed in government, and a woe to the people, for these slaves are ruling slaves. Sheep everywhere on the ground come to destroy you, but claiming love. Dirty devils, we are the ones that have love. For with all you do, we did not curse you. We did not curse you, but we left you to your own. We did not curse you, even when it was given unto our hands for the things that you did, and you devour yourselves and think a vampire who offers you his blood will save you. He will devour you after he finishes Jesus that you used to feed him with. You monster. The European vampire rituals say that you eat it and become it. You eat it and it will cure you. You eat it and you will receive its power, the power of the melanated children of God. And a sin which they turn as is seen is a melanated member of a tribe, the Asin tribe. I yes you, or yes you, that name on the old European Bible, which you turn to Jesus, and which is still near properly pronounced in Spain, is representing a member of that tribe of Asin, which you call Isid. A Yeshu or Yeshu is an Asin tribal name of a melanated person, a son of God from the God people. The God people channel God within, God internal, man divine. This is their power, termed as a seed. This is their power. They have rejected, and look at them now. They have rejected their own power. But look at them now. But look at the Asin now, a name they termed as Isin. The Europeans uses the word Asin as an abominable phrase. That to say Asin means to make a reproach. It's a sin. You sin. It's a sin. But all these melanated people that come into my face must start backing off, Go to your slave masters, sheep. I have nothing with you. ISU is the light, a sun child. Melanated children are sun seeds, are star seeds, are sons of God. They were feared because they had the powers of channeling. In days gone by, the white race would turn their heads to the hills of Ethiopia in anger and envy to say that God only stays with the Ethiopians but would not come to them. That was burden. They had regressive genes because of past miscegenation on earth, but they turned their plight into hate, most unwarranted. They worship Tutu or Tat. They worship the Ashanti named Abuda, name meaning similar to Jesus. They worship Confucius, who they call Confucius. They worship Zeus of Ethiopia, but they were not even satisfied with worshiping. They wanted to channel like the children of these gods do. I tell you, I have no more patience. I am here to tell this truth, and it has suffered me too long. Therefore, those that are with me are with me. Those that want to oppress should move along. I never curse you, but you are the evil one who wants to possess others on behalf of demons and by way of cults, Bible, blood, and sacrifice, gangs, cults, and politicians, not to mention the whoring children you conceived. But you want to get aggressive with me, telling the truth. Get aggressive with God. Go your way now and get used to the uprising of the sons of God. I have been doing this so long, and sometimes I felt alone. But I saw a video of an African brother whose channel link is in the description. He was explaining how those European witches made medicine of the melanated flesh, and that even the word pharmacy came from that meaning, which is from the witches, pharmacia. That video literally stunned me. That video literally stunned me in a good way because it brought so much proof of things that I have been channeling all day. Have I often been channeling all these? Yes, you know I have. And now, many things you like to say, you want proof somewhere and you want proof in a book, but I channel and I know what I channel. I channel the truth. Please take a look at this video in the descriptions. I want you to come here. Come and see what I see. The earth is fully in view. When you come to stand up on the zenith of the sun, a son of the light, a child of God, burned to the color of melanites, you will see. You will have eyes to see. My people, if you followed me to this stage, I suggest that there will be something here for you. You should subscribe to the channel to continue with the discussions. Even like and share the video. If you press the notification bell, you will be alerted on our next upload. Peace out.